So this weekend, USC takes on Washington State in a game where the Trojans hope to come out victorious, but luckily for USC fans, you didn't have to wait till the weekend to see a win. Because yesterday, USC got a huge win in the recruiting department, pulling in a 4-star offensive tackle, one of the top players in all of high school football, 4-star offensive tackle Elijah Paige out the state of Arizona. Today, we need to talk about why this is such a big deal, what USC is getting with Paige, and everything in between. But before we can, as always, y'all know the drill, I have got to hear from you. Hop down to the comments, give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Are you excited that the Trojans land Paige? And let me know what you're thinking. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as I do constant college football content. You don't want to miss any of it. And if you enjoyed this content, be sure to like and comment down below. But having said all that, let's jump right into this. And first and foremost, this is commitment number 19 for USC, and it puts them as the 13th ranked class in the nation with plenty of time left to go before early signing day and even more time to go until national signing day. So USC is sitting in a really good position. But specifically with Elijah Paige, you have got to love what you're getting in this individual, because you obviously need linemen. Every team in the nation prioritizes offensive line, but USC is an institution in particular that if you go back to the summer, Jonathan Lewis and I had this conversation about USC recruiting, that they're always going to be able to get in these playmakers, the wide receivers, the running backs, the quarterbacks, and especially with Lincoln Riley at the helm. You're going to get those guys. But what's the offensive line recruiting going to look like? What's the defensive line recruiting going to look like? Those are the areas we weren't saying they weren't going to be able to do it. We were just curious. Fast forward to now, and USC's been able to get some guys in on the offensive line this class. This is offensive lineman number 5 in their current recruiting class, and he's a 4-star individual that ranks just outside the top 300 per 24/7 Sports composite. However, if you look at the 24/7 Sports rankings in and of themselves, he is a top 300 prospect in the nation at offensive tackle, and he stands 6'7", 304 pounds. So this is a massive individual. These are the type of wins you love to get if you're USC, because like I already said, the Trojans get in the playmakers, but the offensive lineman is where I think so many USC fans have been patiently waiting, seeing what this class was going to look like. And this is a great way to ensure you're still going to be able to get in the offensive lineman you like. Even though USC has lost some battles for offensive linemen, you still identify someone that you see fitting into your system, contributing to your system, and having success in your system, and you go out and win the recruiting battle over an institution such as Notre Dame, who, even though Notre Dame may have hit some snags during the season, they're still recruiting at a very high level with Marcus Freeman, and it's going to be interesting to watch how that continues to happen. But with USC being able to continue and remain undefeated, this is a huge win for the Trojans in a week where they look to double up and get 2 big wins, but I really don't think you can understate the impact of Elijah Paige in this class. You have your 5-star quarterback. You have your 5-star wide receiver. You've got playmakers. You've got a lot of offensive pieces you really like. Building the offensive line is paramount, something USC's been able to do, and a guy like Elijah Paige is a huge win in trying to do so. Josh Henson right here, I'm super excited to see what he's going to be able to do with this offensive line going forward. I've talked about him in the past, coming from Texas A&M. If you've watched those Texas A&M offensive lines with Josh Henson, they grew up really quick, and he led some really good offensive lines, so I'm really interested to see what he does at USC, but really, I'm interested in hearing from you. Hop down to the comments, let me know what you think about USC getting in another talented player, vaulting them to a top 15 class in the nation with 19 commits and plenty of time left, and specifically, what a big win it is that it comes in the offensive line. I know USC fans are very excited about that. Hop down to the comments, let me know what you're thinking. That's it. See ya.